these are the best tips that I would give any new teacher, any new parent when they are educating children or students, whether it's in a home or school environment. Tip number 1 is let go of the schedule. I'm not saying don't have a schedule, but I'm saying is don't hold on it to the point that you're not willing to make adjustments. As parents and as educators, we must be willing to be flexible. And I put a note here, be ready to make adjustments. Children, especially young children, they're changing every day, and we just have to remain flexible so we don't get overwhelmed and stressed out. Tip number 2 is let go of comparison. That's right, let go of comparison. One of the things that's been in my mind lately is that everybody has their own beat. Dance to yours. Everybody has their own beat. God has created us all uniquely, has created us with all different skills, abilities, and talents. And he doesn't want us to be robots. He wants us to walk and embrace in how he has created us. So dance to your own beat. And I will tell you, as an educator who's been doing this for over 12 years, it's going to change, it's going to evolve, but stay focused on what you want to impart into your children or into your students. So don't focus on the mommy down the street or the teacher across the hall. Focus on your class. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't ask for tips and advice, but that means you're dancing to your own beat and you're learning and you're not comparing in a negative way. And tip number 3 is let go of perfectionism. I totally know how that can feel when you feel like everybody else around you, all the other teachers or all the other parents, they have their kids reading by 3, or they're spelling words that's beyond words that you can even pronounce, and they're only in the 1st grade, or maybe their baby started walking faster, whatever that thing is, and you start feeling like maybe I'm doing something wrong, or the things that you are doing, you feel like it isn't enough. Let go of perfectionism. It's okay. I put on the back. It's okay to make mistakes. Ask God for help and seek out other mentors. All right. And if you've been liking this content so far, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. If you're listening on the podcast, make sure you are following the Brown Bear Book Club. All right. So another tip is curriculum. Let go of the curriculum. And what I mean by that, I'm not telling you to go throw your curriculum books away. But again, the curriculum is somewhat of a skeleton, or the body, or if you want to say maybe the food, but you add the seasoning, you add the flavor, how you deliver the curriculum. You know what skills the children are working toward, but you don't have to live in the curriculum where you're not able to add your own flavor. If you are a teacher or a parent who loves to sing, why aren't you singing? Why aren't you creating songs for your students or your children? If you love art, why aren't you teaching art throughout the day and integrate it into your day? If you are a dancing teacher like me, why aren't you adding that into your day and into your schedule? Even if the curriculum doesn't say it, you can still add it to it. You can add your own seasoning, add your own flavor. Don't feel like you are strapped by the curriculum. And I put on the back my little notes, I said, make it your own. The curriculum is a guide. It's a guideline, but you can add your own flavor, your own seasoning. I mean, many of us, all of us, if you're teaching in a public school, you went to school for this, or a private school, or a Head Start, or a preschool, wherever you are. So you went to school. There are ideas in your mind of how you can make it better. And don't feel like it's wrong to explore that. As long as you are helping the kids get to where they're going, go ahead, girl. Go ahead, my friend, if you're a guy. But yes, so I want to know what you think about some of these tips I talked about. I have this journal. It's called When God Calls You to Teach, and it's a prayer journal. And if you are like me and you just need to pray throughout the year, this has been super helpful. And in the first few pages, I included a teacher toolbox. And so those are like some go-to scriptures that you can just meditate on when you're having a day. And I think we all know what that means. Quick bonus tip is make connections your main priority. And what I mean by that is you're especially teaching young children. you're going to have behaviors. You're going to have challenges. This is the age where they are navigating through that childhood. They're navigating what's appropriate, what's not appropriate. I want attention. I don't know how to voice it. I'm doing something that is funny to me, but that's not funny to you as a teacher or the parent. So making connections a priority. How can you make connections? Have a special handshake you do with children. Have a special greeting. Have a check-in time where you simply just ask them, how are they doing? Build rapport, get to know their interests, incorporate those interests into your learning environment. Because that is one simple way of how you can start addressing any behavioral issues that you might have in your classroom or in your home. And then finding out if their basic needs are met. Are they hungry? Are they sleepy? Is that why they're so grouchy? Did something happen last night? Did they have a bad dream? Pray for your children, pray for your students, because that is also a way that is going to make it easier for you to not only teach them, but for you to connect with them. There's a quote that I read in this book. It's called 101 Ways of Positive Guidance. I don't know. I'll make sure I link it below. But it talks about connecting before you correct. And something I want to add to that is teach from a place of love, and love is patient, and love is patience. And children are still learning how to navigate through this big world. So be patient, pray for them, and connect with them. But I hope these tips were helpful. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, and I will talk to you guys again another time. Like and subscribe, follow the Brown Bear Book Club on social media, and join the club. It's totally free. I also have a newsletter that I send out, and I always try to include like a freebie or some type of resource that I know is going to be helpful to you as a parent or as a teacher in the classroom or wherever you are teaching children. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.